Paul, you first. Was this enough today?
It was enough for me. It felt like it was a telethon. It wasn't clear when they were getting around to launching the product. So no, I mean, here's the thing that puzzles me about it all is, what was different? What was the delta between the last announcement and, as you call it, the re-announcement today, other than that they're now closer to a ship date? It wasn't like the old iPhone. If you recall, they did the announcement, I think it was in January, and then 5 months later they kind of re-announced in the sense of launching, but an awful lot changed between those two dates. As near as I can tell, very little changed between the initial announcement of the watch and today, which sort of begs the question of, why so long, other than just getting manufacturing to scale up and maybe stabilizing some software? It actually made the announcement feel fairly meh.
Yeah, interesting. Brad, my theory is that they actually wanted to seed the market full of competitors so they could see what other ideas were out there. Brad, what do you think?
If that was it, they did a pretty good job, because there certainly have been many Android Wear devices that we've seen in the last 6 months that really have not done well and have not proven themselves to customers. But I agree with Paul. I think overall it was a good day. That new MacBook is getting great reviews. The fact that they've got the exclusivity on HBO Now, the decrease in price for the Apple TV. For the Apple Watch, while I've been a little skeptical, I think this is the beginning of a big mountain that Apple's going to climb, and that's bringing wearable computers into our lives, and in particular proving out the health function, the fitness function of these devices. This is version 1. I think we're going to see future versions that are packed with much more health sensors as they become more affordable and can be supported by a battery that lasts for more than a day. So if you can hold off, it's probably best to follow that conventional wisdom that you probably don't want to buy the first version of anything. And I think it applies here to the Apple Watch today.
Paul, do you think businesses will be built on this new device?
Oh, I'm sure they will. Whether they're successful or not, I have no idea. But I've seen it already. I mean, there's a host of companies that are focused on the watch and related smartphone platforms as their their core market, and they're going to build for it. I've seen nothing yet that shows me anything that couldn't have been done somewhere else and would probably have a bigger place to build for. But certainly business is building for it. But it's not obvious to me that they're going to be real viable businesses that can just target the watch.